Hi, my name is Joellen Clark Peterson. I'm the Executive Director of the Arcata Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with Heidi Bourne of Pacific Mindfulness. She'll be offering a midday mindfulness little workshop virtually on Facebook here on July 12th. And I wanted to sit down and introduce you to her for now so you could maybe think about joining us then. And mindfulness has been a big part of my life for many years, and which includes work life. And so I thought Heidi could further enlighten me and others about how you help people come closer to themselves.
Great, thank you. I'm excited to be here. It's really fun to get to have these conversations. I love this practice and I'm happy to talk a little bit about it. So, what is mindfulness? We'll just start right there. Mindfulness is the awareness of whatever is happening inside of us and outside of us. And it's not just for the sake of plain old paying attention, it's for the sake of knowing how to best respond. So we really are in our lives and not reactive, but truly responsive. And that is the point. That's what mindfulness is. So tell me, what's happened in your day today that really made you smile?
I did get to go to yoga this morning, so that gets the blood going and the brain going, so that felt good.
Feels great. And has anything happened today that annoyed you? It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be that kind of thing that just made you get that clinch in the mind that made you went go, ugh.
Well, the day is young, but I do recall yesterday I actually did have something hit my toe, and the first feeling was anger.
Yeah.
Stay away from me.
Right, exactly. So we do that. We experience both joy and sorrow and anger and ease all the time. This is a constant moving process. It's just how we are. So here's something that is really interesting about this feeling of well-being or contentedness or happiness. We can use any of those words interchangeably. It turns out that we come wired for happiness, wired for compassion, wired to connect with each other. And we have what is thought of as a set point for happiness. And that's programmed in us in our genetics, in our temperament. And there's nothing we can do about it. And you probably notice certain people have a certain level of happiness all the time. It's just their outlook. It's just how they are. I'm like that. You probably know that about yourself. Some people are more optimistic. Some people are more cynical. It's just how we come wired. But the other 50% of us, we can actually change that because we have different neural networks in our brain that we can train towards different aspects of well-being. So as an example, we have a neural network that is responsible for the ability to maintain positive states. So when we're feeling delighted and we're feeling ease, we can hang on to that. And we do it by noticing this is what a mind at ease feels like, and we take it in. The other neural network is our ability to bounce back when things are difficult. We might be having a rotten day and a lot of things are happening and it's challenging. And some of us will get caught and will really go down in the dumps for a long time, and it's hard to recover from that. And other people can say, yeah, this is difficult, and just pick themselves up by their bootstraps and incorporate it into their day and work with it. But we can change that. So those of us who have trouble with our natural resilience can notice it and start working with it. And this is part of our mindfulness practice that we do through paying attention. The third neural network that is embedded in our brain is the capacity to focus, to train our brain towards steadiness. And this is what we do with meditation, is that coming back over and over again to the breath or any other object of meditation that we're focusing on. And that trains the brain to stay still, to come back, to stay right here. And the fourth network that really has a lot to do with our well-being is there's an actual network in the brain that lights up in response to generosity. I think that is absolutely thrilling, that feeling of when we get the inclination to be generous and we act on it, it feels really good. Have you ever noticed that when you see somebody else doing something generous, that how that makes you feel? Isn't that awesome? And that's because we pick up on each other because we have neurons that are called mirror neurons that pick up on the emotions of another person. And so that's how generosity works, that we feel it, we act on it, it makes us feel good, and we do it again because we like to feel good. And we are animals that respond to what, when I do it, is going to make me feel really good, so I do it again. So we want to make sure that those things are really supportive and wholesome, and not doing those things that might give us a bliss hit but isn't really supportive. It's not really a healthy thing. So when we talk with each other on July 12th and we have our midday mindfulness, we'll talk more about paying attention in different ways, and we'll have some meditation. We'll really try it out and see how it feels.
Wonderful. Yes, I know this will really help people over time, especially if they continue with practices. They'll begin learning with you on July 12th in customer service and less reactivity, more productivity, and happier time at work and with your fellow people. So,
So thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
July 12th, midday mindfulness.
Thank you.
Thanks.